After a nice lunch, I have done everything that I intended to do here in Shanhaiguan, and so I will just take a leisurely walk back to what passes for a hotel, and spend the afternoon either sleeping and or reading. The air right here is reasonably filled with dragonflies, just seemingly flying right in this immediate area, although I don't know what the attraction is. There's some whimsical, deteriorated lawn art in the midst of some beautiful flowers that might have once been part of a well-maintained garden, but is not now, but is beautiful nevertheless. I don't know what the overall purpose of this collection of pillars is. Very Romanesque. I suspect that each one tells an important part of either Shanhaiguan, this region, or of China at large. The woman that works at the museum and speaks quite good English. She majored in English at the university. Lives in that complex there. Slightly less Stalinesque than many of the others around here. Of course, Stalinesque just defines a style, I think. It's extremely pragmatic and extremely devoid of any kind of interesting architecture. I think on top of those buildings are solar heaters, which may represent part of the yin-yang of China energy, destructive coal, polluting coal, and yet maybe state-of-the-art in some of the green technologies. I just noticed some larger versions of these craft in the form of fish or perhaps a white whale. In the distance, first pass under heaven across this unmaintained but pretty garden of flowers. And there the east gate, correction, the south gate of the Great Wall, restored. The light shades on these lampposts look like stylized versions of maybe the China cranes. I think I'll cross the bridge and go up into that pagoda-like building and enjoy these lake views. Certainly a lovely wall surrounds this park, and I suspect that these units are very nicely done, very nice and clean inside. What you do in all third world environments when you live there, if you have any class or if you visit, is you learn to ignore the filthy, the unclean, and just enjoy what's good that you can see and experience. Like this pretty little bridge, which must be lovely to look at from your apartment. Notice how the paranoia is reflected. The people with the heavy bucks get the one on top. Lovely scene. Electrified fence provides a little bit of security, perhaps, if it's working. Close up of the underbelly of one of these big guys. This newer building, no doubt higher quality, And not only the outside detail and decoration, but it's the one that has those units on top, and it has its own gated system and garages, no less. Here's a spot I was looking for. I think there's a mahjong game in the making. Yep, there goes the mahjong. Cards it is. Look how thick this, whatever it is, it's a kind of plaster, I guess, is. That's how they get that thick, rich look when it's new. Anytime you step more than a foot or so off the main byway, you're just looking at absolute filth, and God only knows what this pile of yellow stuff is. Foul ducks ignominious end. This is something I haven't seen before. This gentleman has a business, and part of putting on these colored panels on an existing vehicle doesn't have to cover damage. It isn't in this instance. Apparently the driver just wants, owner wants it to have a different look, and so he molds it on there with there's probably some kind of sticky glue, and then he uses a heat gun to help mold it around. How long it stays, I have no clue. What's curious is how much surface I can see out past that first gate, maybe out past the second. We'll see. Yep, that appears to be the case all the way out almost to the middle of the river. It may continue further. Yep, it appears to go all the way across. So it may be in designing this restoration, they put in a decorative dam down there that creates this lake-like appearance and allows them to keep this all looking lake-like, even though the depth is perhaps not more than a foot 6 inches. This side more modest, since it's just designed to complete the project. The other side is the real point of the restoration. This is an appliance store, of course. There's an instant water heater. I think all of those are. That may be bigger ones there, of our traditional style. Heat lamps, stoves, propane. It looks like natural gas they use, one or the other. Don't know what those, unless they really are vents of some sort. This is a mixed business lot, or neighborhood, lots of commercial, lots of little knick-knack stores and 7-Eleven types. That looks like stationery and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, kids' toys maybe. Yeah.